Yeah, hello and welcome. Hi, I am back again with another chapter. This time it's chapter 6, so we're going nice and in order. And I'm happy to kick off the Thursday of this marathon. Also, very happy to have Josh alongside me commentating.
Yeah.
Finally, you can make a Red Dead 2 run.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk? There's no reason to wait, so I think we'll just about crack on with the first mission, which is the jail. No, not yet.
Oh. Good thing it didn't work. Oh, it did work.
It did. What was that?
Whatever.
It's fine. Right. So we are busting John Marston, who got caught in the bank robbery in Saint Denis. We're busting him out of prison right now. So this is that mission. In between the end of Chapter 5 and this mission, there were 2 missions that aren't part of any chapter runs, which is the one where Arthur gets diagnosed with tuberculosis. So we know Arthur is sick and he's, dying, basically. Another mission, which is the hot air balloon mission, where you scope out the prison, kind of. Those aren't part of any chapter runs, because of the fact that you can do them in either Chapter 5 or Chapter 6. That's why we decided to basically not make them be required chapter runs.
Wouldn't be a modern Rockstar run without having non-essential content.
Right. So we can do the first little skip here, is once we shoot the prison guard and we hear Sadie say, that'll work too, we can do a little checkpoint reset. That puts us on top of the tower already. Immediately pick up the sniper. Shoot the 2 prison guards guarding the prisoners. And then Sadie will realize, oh, John was actually not there. So we're coming up to a skip that I'm really, really scared about, because I only have one shot at this. One shot, one opportunity. So wait until Sadie gets off the ladder. Then run over here. So we are preemptively throwing a fire bottle here to a place where Arthur will be standing after the cutscene. That was good. I think those will work. So we're trying to burn ourselves and the prison guard that we're holding. Yes, it's spreading.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
We got it. Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
So basically, it's
actually difficult.
Marathon setting. This is hard, yeah. But basically, we would be holding the prison guard at gunpoint, basically moving at walking pace towards the prison. But now you can just sprint, and it's just so much faster. You'll see the cutscene here is a little bit funny, and here as well, because he's bounced back, but he's all burnt. And now all we do is run. So that was a good start, I would say.
I'm surprised they don't put fire out when a cutscene starts. Because that's how the older GTA games.
Yeah, it doesn't work on everything. Like, this was actually a more recent discovery. Mm-hmm. But I'm happy that it does work. So we don't have to kill any of these enemies here. We don't have to worry about losing John or Sadie. We can just simply move forward to the boat. You'll see me switching around from controller and keyboard every now and then. Like, for instance, once I'm here, I'll switch back to controller because auto-aim. You can see how powerful it is.
Jeez.
And all these enemies are one-shot, so that's pretty neat. And let's get on our horse. What is it? Elmo Haggis.
Yeah, the classic Elmo Haggis, the horse.
Elmo Haggis was the redeemed horse name for the incentive, so thank you very much for that. And I sure hope nothing bad will happen to Elmo Haggis during this run.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great UKSG reference. For the name doesn't any sense to you two.
I'm afraid I don't understand the reference.
I get it. It's very funny. Excellent, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, now
one whole laugh.
One whole laugh from the audience.
What's the case now is we're just riding back to the camp. This is a big part of this game is just these long horse rides that you have to have dialogue play and can't really do much else. Like there are a couple of instances, like we'll see at the end of the run actually. I'm gonna do another fire skip, but right now there's no point. Like you can't skip this, unfortunately. So I'm just not even tapping A to like go faster because this is the next part of the mission is simply triggered by dialogue.
Right, I was gonna say yeah, because sometimes you can there's a radius that you have to be near them, right?
Yeah.
And if you leave the radius, you fail.
Oh yeah.
So you can like ride ahead of them to get to the destination earlier, but like I guess it was triggered by dialogue. There's no point.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the horse rides like this, where you have to wait until a certain dialogue, are it's either dialogue that triggers it or it's the location.
Right. Okay,
There was a chapter 2 mission actually, which went by location rather than dialogue. Bumpers.
The like location of the AI or you?
No, the location where you are.
Right. Okay.
It's a certain like random point in the horse ride that it triggers. But yeah, these are all like we've figured all of these out basically. Yeah. We know what we can skip and what we can't skip. We know when it's faster to ride ahead of our companion to make them rob a band or something like that. And yeah, I think once this cutscene is over, we'll have finished the first mission. And then we actually get a honor cutscene for the first time. We'll get a couple of these actually. Because
okay, which is faster than?
Yeah, exactly. We have because so there's different endings basically. Depending on how good Arthur's honor is, if it's positive or negative. This save file right now that I'm using has positive honor, so good honor. That's why you see a buck in these cutscenes. In the bad honor, you'd see a coyote.
Yeah,
and
right.
The color scheme would be like more blue and cold.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing we do now is fast travel. And the fire skip actually has a good side effect because we can't get sniped by Sadie straight away. Because normally she's right there with us, but the fire skip somehow does it, gets rid of that.
Huh.
And she takes longer to come up to Arthur and talk to him because once she starts talking to you, you have to, it's very slow basically. You can't move very fast. But yeah, we're fast traveling to Annisburg now. If you have any messages, by the way.
Yeah, of course. We have a $20 donation from John Suba. Thank you very much, by the way. They say, won't be able to watch the complete run due to work, but it's great to see Riggy back, making Arthur watch one more sunrise and give him the ending he deserves. Have a great run, and hoping to see you back in ESA for the epilogue. After all, we ain't in Tahiti yet.
We ain't in Tahiti yet, absolutely. No, yeah, epilogue is after this. So, even though this is the final story chapter, this is not... Okay, I didn't miss it. You can skip this a bit faster, but I've missed it. So yeah, this is the final story chapter, but the game isn't finished at all. Like there is still an epilogue.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah.
Which yeah,
so
that would be like the idea to do that.
So
it's an ESA event.
So obviously you're starting from a save file.
Yeah.
So you've got a bunch of stuff set up.
Yes.
When you entered the town, it said you were wanted dead or alive.
Yeah, but that's because I was after busting out John
from
prison.
Okay.
You have that everywhere on the map, basically.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not entirely sure if you ever get like bounty hunters on you, because when the way it works is if you have a bounty on you, every now and then you will get bounty hunters sent to you, and at that point it's basically like the wanted meter. And you just have to like outdistance them or kill them. It's a bit of a thing in 100% speedruns, which is what I do mainly basically, and it's very annoying when it happens. So paying off a bounty when you have the sufficient funds is actually something very helpful. All right, so we will take cover behind this crate. And then we have a big old shootout coming up. And that's where you will really see the power of auto-aim. Because I'll be using controller for this entire thing. And I don't get stuck here. I'm going to select both of my pistols. Boom, boom. These are one-shot enemies. Alright. Dutch killed that guy. That's good. This guy isn't one-shot. This guy is. Across the bridge. You saw me flash the Deadeye right there. Deadeye actually reloads your gun.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
There's every single Rockstar game has some trick to instantly reload your gun, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Red Dead, it's flashing Deadeye on and off. GTA, the early ones, it's switching to a different weapon and switching back. Was it in 5? Switching in Virgin 5?
Yeah, also switching.
Yeah, okay,
but
yeah.
you using the weapon wheel in that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so this is... Oh, God, I'm actually stuck on dead bodies. This is a bit scuffed right here because Dutch is usually really slow in this shootout, and it is possible to outdistance him. Kill these 3 on the side. Then make sure that Micah doesn't get killed by this guy. Wait a little bit, so Dutch is moving up. Outdistancing them fails the mission, and you're back at the start of the shootout, so you don't want that. You. Alright. That was not great, not terrible.
Fine.
Classic.
Yeah, it seems like all modern Rockstar games, they have the radius area around your friends. That if you leave it, you fail the mission.
Yeah. That is...
Yeah, so you have to... You have to figure out how to go fast, but not like... You can't just run straight to the end.
Exactly.
It's like... Yeah, and like you can't run past every enemy and just go to a trigger at the end. You actually have to do the missions.
That's true, yeah. It's like what really annoys me is when they program it so when you're outside of the range, your companion will just stop.
Right. Yeah.
That's the most annoying thing. Like when they just stop moving at all.
So since this is a save file that you could use anything that you can get from before this point, I assume?
Anything you can obtain legitimately, basically. So you can use a mod to set it up, basically. Up until Chapter 2, I actually did the my Chapter 2 save file, my most recent one. I actually had or tried to get it in percentage-wise as much as I could get it. I think I got my Chapter 2 save file, which is before you start any Chapter 2 mission, basically. I got it up to 45%, something like that, completion. So I just did everything that you can do by that point on the side. I even went to, I used the trick with a buggy where you can go to New Austin and as Arthur to collect all the stuff there. It was hard. Damn. It took a couple of tries. But yeah, I actually did do that.
Huh.
So now we ride back to camp. Mission ends not far away.
Where did the Red Dead community get that rule set from? Do you know?
Which rule set?
The rule set of you can have anything from before the chapter.
It's a bit like if you think about it, you could just do a loot heavy Chapter 1.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to, but you wouldn't lose any time for the Chapter 2 save file, or like for the Chapter 2 itself, because you've looted so much in Chapter 1 that you can just loot literally every enemy that you kill in Chapter 1, and there's a couple or so.
Yeah.
You'd get some stuff, but basically...
The answer I wanted was, I don't know, and then I was going to say San Andreas ILs. and flex a little bit.
Okay.
Just setting up and baiting.
That
That wasn't the answer I wanted. You give me an actual answer.
To be honest, it was before I was involved. In the elaboration of this game, so
Right, I'm only messing about. Oh, why is your horse on fire?
I haven't failed that in so long.
Oh my god.
Well,
What
so
just happened?
I'm trying to shit talk and you're actually doing things. What are we doing? Sorry, the speed run. 14 minutes in, I've already derailed this.
This is so weird. This is
Burn the horse to the
This is
ground.
the marathon luck, yeah, because I get a long load here as well. So you're supposed to throw a fire bottle at your horse's hoofs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's basically meant to skip a lot of dialogue again.
Does it just make your horse run faster? Because he's like, oh man, I'm on fire! And runs faster.
You'll see what
Okay.
if I can pull it off.
All right.
Why isn't it working? What the hell?
This looks very funny every time.
It does though, yeah. You didn't burn the horse that time, at least.
Oh,
No,
dear.
because I manually failed. But what the hell?
Huh.
Okay, this is like. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, but
How essential is it?
pretty much. It
Oh,
saves like a
no.
minute. It saves a minute and a half of dialogue, something. Like
Oh,
that.
okay. I mean, all right. Okay. It's not that. It's
Yeah, I'll try it again, I suppose.
yeah. Give it 3 tries.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm.
Set self
Well,
on fire. What does this play?
after you fail a checkpoint for the 3rd time, anyway, you can. Yeah, okay. You can skip the checkpoint. So we'll just say I did it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say I did it. So normally, you would be able to skip ahead with the. Okay. I'm really like trying to think why exactly it didn't work. Like I didn't do anything else.
What is supposed to happen?
Supposed to not like it's supposed to like explode at the bottom of your horse and. Oh, you know why? Because this was the wrong mission. That's a different mission.
Well, you skip forward. You're like, wait, where the hell am I? I saw your face when the cutscene started.
Oh dear.
Oh, all right, that'll do it. Okay.
We're off to a great start. Well, we didn't miss much anyway. It was just another horse ride. Yes. So now that we're here, we're actually trying to help the Indians right here. Eagle flies, we've done some stuff for eagle flies before in the game. And it turns out the US Army have captured their horses, or like taken their horses, and they're on this very boat right here. And we have to sneak on, because obviously it would be very, very weird if we just went guns blazing. So once we get on here.
Little keyboard and mouse switch.
Little keyboard and mouse switch. That's ominous. Because we immediately go loud.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And we will blow up the anchor here so the horse isn't moored anymore.
Just blow it up then.
Yeah, it was, why, what else would you
Sure, yeah.
Arthur actually says, you think I have the first idea how this anchor works? So once we go into the cutscene, Dutch is going to pretend to know how to drive a boat, and obviously it's going to crash. And now we have to find these 3 horses right here.
You can't ride a horse when it's swimming, it sinks.
Yeah, but who knows? I'm not sure.
That's what happens in Minecraft.
So you want to make sure that your companions are not stuck, because they can get stuck on this little thing that's sticking out of the road. So we're only looking for Dutch and eagle flies. Charles is not important in this scenario right here. And we'll actually get asked at the end of this mission if we want to do some optional missions.
Oh, donation incentive?
Nah, it would be
$1,000. Go. No.
It would be a bit much, to be honest.
Okay.
Because it's like, I'm not sure if you know it, but it's the long Rains Fall mission where you go on a ride with Rains Fall. Wait, actually, I might make sure that I make it to the point where the game auto dismounts me. I think this is fine, yeah. But yeah, once Dutch and eagle flies are in the marker, you'll see they start talking.
So it goes. My father doesn't want to fight again. Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well,
Arthur needs to rest. And now we have the choice. But of course, in the chapter run, we will not help Rainsfall. Actually, not required in any category, to be honest. My horse died. So now
Probably from when you set it on fire.
Elmo Haggis.
You set Elmo Haggis on fire and he died?
I didn't think of that. So now we have a pretty terrible and slow horse. I'm also going the complete wrong.
Yeah, again, because with the chapter thing, you would have got the best horse in the game you possibly could have had prior to this.
Yeah, that's what the one I had. Yeah,
yeah.
Was
now you
the Missouri Foxtrotter, which is the best horse in the game.
and
now I'm stuck with a
random generic beginner horse, right?
Yeah, the game just has to give you a horse, basically. Oh, someone's playing the harmonica.
I say shout out to the harmonica right there.
All right, if you have any more donations.
Yeah, for sure. We'll take a quick second here. We have Delicious, who's donated $25. I am having breakfast, so thank you so much for that donation. They've put that, of course, towards the anime percent, potentially coming up here a little bit later. Still about $500 off of that, so I think we can definitely hit that by the end of this run. So definitely keep those coming. They've also chosen to name the Catsith, so they'll be called Plum. Very fitting for ESA. Yeah, if you're sitting around at work or anything, ! Donate in the chat. Let's maybe get a $5 train going and tell us what's your favorite Rockstar game, or perhaps what did you name your horse, as long as it's appropriate, of course, in Red.
Yeah. So yeah, this mission is called The Delights of Van Horn. We're stealing a wagon full of dynamite because we're trying to blow up a railway bridge.
All right.
But we need some dynamite for it. And this is special kind of dynamite. This is like mining dynamite. So it's so good that the normal dynamite you can buy in the store just isn't good enough. And wait till the cutscene starts here.
It'll take the two of us to stop it completely, or it'll never get done. So I was.
By the way, Bill Williamson, also part of the first game.
Mm-hmm. How does Arthur not just make all the rest of the gang sick?
I suppose he's not.
This is the
he's
part
not
where
He's not Frenching any of his gang.
now I'm trying to remember how contagious tuberculosis is as well, and I have no idea.
It's pretty, I think.
I think it is, like, back in the day it was like pretty bad, but obviously no expert.
Yeah, any doctors in the chat, feel free to donate, let us know.
All right, we go as soon as now. Oh, where did that guy teleported?
Where did he go?
What the hell?
Just vanished. I thought he was behind the pole, but no, he's just gone.
He's in the water. The hell? Okay, that's interesting. Marathon luck here, ladies and gentlemen. So now we have a little bit of an auto-scroller.
All right.
Soon there will be enemies, of course.
Yeah, so some people are wondering why we're only doing Chapter 6. It's because this game is longer than this marathon.
Almost. So yeah, any percent of this game, so start from finish, is the world record is 12 hours and 29 minutes. So that's obviously pretty long. I actually submitted that for ESA Winter 22, and then I was very nicely asked by Fatsko if it would be possible for me to do something that's a little bit shorter, because 13 hours is a bit long, but they were interested in showing it off in the marathon, and I think we've found a pretty good balance here, just going through the chapters.
Yeah.
I mean, I started with chapter 2,
Well,
not chapter 1, but I still hold on to that because I say chapter 1 is just so incredibly boring, and the speed is not very interesting in my opinion. That
It's a lot of cutscenes, right? It's like almost like the tutorial and intro to the game.
that's it. Yeah, it's basically an hour-long tutorial.
Wading through snow really slowly.
Oh, God, yeah, the horse is so slow in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the game holds your hand a lot, but it still doesn't allow you to go fast. I don't like chapter 1. Chapter 1 for me is just something that you have to get through to get to the good part of the game. So I simply just do it for full game runs, basically, and that's it. Like, I'm never going to do dedicated chapter 1 runs, even though that's like is possible. Like, you can do every chapter you can do every chapter in a speedrun setting, including chapter 1. But yeah, to me it's no interest of mine, let's just say. So after this mission, we have a chance that the next mission won't be spawned in. So we'll cross our fingers here. It's there!
Hey.
Yay.
Yeah, so how does mission unlocking in this work? Because I know for a GTA 4 and 5, there's a lot of phone calls, but obviously it's not really relevant in this.
Yeah, maybe
He's
like
left his phone at home.
telegrams or something.
Yeah.
No, missions unlock based on progression. Like, you have to complete certain missions for other missions to unlock. That's how you get through, basically.
Right.
And this mission is just sometimes, I think if you're too fast, it has trouble spawning in. I believe that's the requirement here.
Right, okay.
Not exactly sure. Like, sometimes you just end the previous mission and this just isn't spawned in. But if you go to your tent and sleep for the longest duration, then all of a sudden it's there. So.
Okay.
All right. This is now the mission where I'm supposed to do the fight.
Right.
So you'll see.
To be fair to
It
you,
does look exactly
yeah, because it starts
Yeah.
from the camp, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you slowly walk from that exact spot to your horse and then go down this cliff. Yeah.
Yeah, if I had my splits with me, I would see like, oh yeah, this is the fine art of conversation. This is the one where, would have probably helped. But now we will see what it's supposed to look like. There you go.
Right,
Captain
okay, and
Fire.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay.
very different.
So-
Yeah, nice. Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
First try.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
That's funny that I
I can see why you were confused.
Yeah.
It's not like you do
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
fancy. You
Yeah.
just chuck it and then
And
the mission
it doesn't.
progresses.
There's not even like a flame animation or anything.
Yeah.
It kept burning the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like doesn't even even the ground doesn't even light up on fire. But yeah, since we're talking about other categories, so like I said, any percent is 12 and a half hours world record. There's
Which
also
is insane.
yeah, it's long, yeah, but it's also that's a good run.
Right, yeah.
So shout outs to Hess, the world record holder right now. My PB is 12:32, 34. I'm not sure actually. I'm
Right.
second on the leaderboard. But this is. I'm preemptively drinking a health tonic here so that I don't get shot afterwards. Make sure that Charles doesn't hitch his horse by just getting off in front of his horse. And yeah, like I said, other categories. My speciality, and my proudest achievement is that I hold the 100% speedrun world record
Whoa.
in this game.
What's the time on that?
So the current world record is 25 hours and 15 minutes. But
No. No. Just leave it.
No, yeah, no.
Just let it- yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive. Good job. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no
I
clarifications.
totally
Zero
did it in
quiet.
one.
Oh,
go.
like a.
Never sleeping. Yeah.
No, thankfully, because it was decided early on that the 100% category was inhumane to force to do in one go, that you can do it in segments.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Has anyone
In all
ever?
honesty, yeah.
Has anyone done it in one go?
I've tried.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
How did that end?
I've tried. I've got to 22 hours, and at that point, my eyes were just closing
Yeah.
all the time. I was doing the Horseman challenge where you have to ride from Van Horn to Blackwater without touching water, and I kept falling asleep. So like it's like basically like drunk. No, what is it like? Seconds of sleeps, like when you're riding
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I found it.
When you like go over the
Yeah,
side of the road.
exactly,
Yeah.
It felt like that basically, and after 22 hours, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go sleep for a bit. Slept for 4 hours, came back, and got world record.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay.
In one go, obviously.
Well, yeah. Wasn't one go at that point anymore, but yeah. This is also the mission right here is rather boring. So if you have any donations,
Yeah,
go
yeah, of
right
course.
ahead.
Legolas Norris coming in with $50. Thank you so much for that donation. They just say, let's fill up to the 41K smiley face. Love a good smiley face in chat.
nice.
Good luck on all of the runs to all of the runners. Thank you so much for that as well. We're inching ever closer to those incentives, so keep the donations coming. Thank you, everyone.
You got another one?
Yeah, sure, why not, if we're just hanging out. We have $25 from Cass. They say, to the freshest Riggy I ever did know. Devastated, capital D there. Devastated that I can't be there to catch your run, but I'm on my couch with my cowboy hat on, ready for some rootin' and or tootin', all inclusive.
Very nice.
Sending love gamer, GL, HF, GF. GF. Good luck, have fun,
Yeah.
GF.
GF. Okay. Thanks, Cass. Cass is a man I missed dearly at this event. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and they have also picked up, let's see, we got a lot going on here. They've taken one of the Final Fantasy character names and putting that towards the Silent Assassin Fiberwire only incentive as well, so that one should be really fun. So yeah, we've got that Fiberwire incentive, and we've got the anime percent, whatever on earth that may be, which I'm excited to see. So hopefully see those coming up soon.
Like from what I read, that looks to be really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no expectation and no clue what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go in as blind as I can.
All right. You can shoot these, but that's why I drank the health tonic, because you get shot to bits as soon as you kill the soldier. So now we get the excellent Red Dead 2 score for this mission. I usually stream without showing the core, like without music, because I just have regular music on. But yeah, every now and then listening to these tunes, especially at the end of the run, is going to be really nice. Because the soundtrack of this game is really, really good.
Yeah. In Red Dead 1, there were like 2, maybe 3 songs, like actual songs, and then they had like a little like battle music-y stuff.
Yeah.
But it was all really good. It's like there's a lot of silence.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
But
There's a lot of score, like you know the Ride to Mexico with the
yeah.
Far Away, I think it's called, the song.
Yeah.
That one's really good. I have to drink a health tonic here. Damn it. This guy's hiding now. Select the dynamite here. All
Nice.
these enemies. That was actually not too bad.
We have had another dollar from Cass. Go fast. Good
Go-
luck, have fun.
Go
GF,
fast.
go
Oh,
fast. Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I see. Let's follow up there. So there's a final group of enemies here, but we're not going to shoot them because Charles will actually shoot them for us. Charles is the companion right here. He has a sort of shotgun and is somehow able to kill enemies on, you know, a long distance. But yeah, not killing the enemies makes it so Charles just goes a lot quicker as he picks off the enemies, because he always does kill them in time. He also doesn't have to reload his shotgun.
What is he aiming at?
The enemy!
He's shooting into the air.
You know, this like old-timey music during this, it makes me... When you think, like, sometimes you hear facts about how old armies had, like, musicians as they went into battle.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, why would you not just have another guy with a gun? But then you see this, as like, before, like, recorded music and everything was easy. Like this, you'd be like, let's do this!
Yes.
Like, the music. Yeah.
Okay, so in this save file, I'll unfortunately have a bit of a slower ending to this mission. I actually had a set up a specific save file for this chapter run, but I forgot. I accidentally deleted it. It's very unfortunate. So
no.
I just modified my old chapter save file for a little bit. So we have to talk to Sister Calderon here, which is just a little bit slower on the ending. But yeah, we get to the telegraph office here and pay off our bounty. Table in the way. We have to pay off our bounty to use the stagecoach right here. Stagecoach is the fastest way of fast traveling because you don't get any cutscenes. Well, you get this one, and the arrival counts a cutscene, but no actual travel cutscene, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah, Rake Giles was in a voice call with me when I deleted that save file. Yeah. He knows the frustration I went through. Okay, so now we are in Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis is notoriously dangerous for riding into. If you ride into an NPC, you may just find yourself with a wanted level straight away. And that's not good because I actually don't have autosave enabled, so we can do the good honor incentive or bad honor incentive at the end. But yeah, we made it through. Now we're just gonna go in. I was actually meant to start this in first person. Would have been a little quicker.
Let's go where?
So another one of those missions where you basically have a lot of dialogue to get through right here at the start. So Miri, if you have another donation or two, would be a good time now.
Yeah, I keep plugging those incentives. Yeah, like I said, the anime percent coming up where I think we're only $400 and some change now away from that, so we're getting pretty close to that. And then again, we've got the Fiberware incentive coming up as well. So yeah, Make-A-Wish, fantastic. We've talked about this a lot, right? Over 500,000, I think 550,000 was the number. Wishes granted, and it's definitely worth it if you haven't really done much. It's worth going out and having another read about what it is that they do. I mean, the stories are absolutely incredible. You know, a lot of these children are going through just such difficult times, but they just need something to help them push through, and the impact that Make-A-Wish has is incredible. So, yeah, please, we thank you so much for all of the people who've donated already, and keep the donations coming. It truly is for a fantastic cause.
Definitely, yeah.
Fingers off those triggers, 'cause we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach.
So the idea of this mission is that we're killing, or we're watching Colm O'Driscoll get hung, basically. Colm O'Driscoll has been in the story since chapter 1. The first mission is you interrogate a member of the O'Driscoll gang, finding out what they're doing up there. And now, finally, the law seems to have caught Colm O'Driscoll, but he has an escape plan, and it's our job right here to make sure that his escape plan is not going to work. Obviously, the public around for the execution, like they were back in the day.
Love a good public hanging.
That's so true. But yeah, we're actually disguised as a policeman here, in case it wasn't apparent.
We don't want to disappoint them.
Yeah, we're following this. We found in the cutscene we found some O'Driscoll gang members and heard that they had a plan to free Colm O'Driscoll. So now we're just following them. Can't make ourselves known or we'll mission fail. And we'll just go back to this. Gonna meet his friend over here, and he's gonna have a little talk. But we just hide around the corner, and with our great ability to hear, we find out what they're planning.
Calls up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast.
Yeah, I guess we faced worse than this before.
Sure. Let's get to it.
This is not ridiculous facial hair. What are you on about, Kenzie?
Guy up on the roof, overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there. On one of these verandas. And get him. And do it silently.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
So yeah, there's two different routes we can take here. I always take this one. Up these stairs.
Which way was he?
Sorry.
We can't go loud in this mission because it will disrupt the hanging.
Did you mention why you were in first person there?
No. Okay. You, Arthur?
Just fly off the ledge.
Oh, quick kill. Nice.
Your boss is gonna swing, I promise.
So, first person in some of these circumstances is, I just find it easier to navigate when you're just walking on the ground rather than with controller in third person. Because first person controller is very scuffed because of the delay. It feels very unnatural. But I just find it much easier to navigate when I'm walking on the ground on mouse and keyboard in first person.
There are some differences in 5, right? If you're first person, like going upstairs and stuff, I believe is faster.
Yes, that's, I believe, not the case here. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
okay,
maybe like similar or something. There
Yeah.
are similarities.
Yeah, because first person was patched into 5. I guess this released with it, right? So like,
Yeah, this
probably,
released with first person.
Yeah, there's probably a little less scuffed.
There are instances where starting certain missions in first person makes them start faster,
Right.
or missions where you have to start in third person.
Yeah, so I guess there's no auto aim here, which is why you're using keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auto aim.
Yeah, I don't know how apparent it is for the viewers on camera, but yeah, he's switching between controller and keyboard and mouse like a lot. Yeah. Which is good that it lets you do that. Like some games, it's like you have to go into a setting and change it.
Yeah.
But here it's like you wiggle one of the sticks and then all of the prompts will change
So
into
yeah,
the
doesn't
controller.
it like instantly updates all
Yeah,
like,
it does.
yeah.
as well, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting when you have a controller with stick drift because it always gives out a signal. So then it's like,
Right, yeah.
and Xbox controllers unfortunately do tend to develop stick drift after a while. So the mission is not even over yet, but we still have a little dialogue here with Tilly.
Saw the bastard hang okay, but
Another slow walk through camp.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because I have to head to this thing anyway and use the camp fast travel.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
Just noticed the facial hair.
Mary?
Because there is Modern Warfare 2 coming up later, I thought I'd do a Captain Price.
Yeah. Fry's haircut, yeah. Oh, dear.
All right. This is basically a goodbye letter from Mary, who just says, Mary is Arthur's love interest in this game. She basically says that she can't be with him and he can't be with her. It's just not going to work out. There are missions with Mary. Like there's one in chapter 2 which is
Oh, yeah.
actually it's tied to the story, so you have to actually do it to complete the game. But all the other ones that you get one in Chapter 4 as well, and that's optional. So Mary is like, in the speedrun, she's not really that much of a... because obviously optional missions, we just don't do those.
Yeah, you just don't.
Yeah, because you get the choice, like earlier when you had Rain's Fall, if you want to do it or not, and it's just faster not to. But yeah, the story, actually, the love story between them is actually, I find that pretty interesting. Like,
It's really well written.
yeah,
Like,
it's
it
really
is.
well written, yeah, because they don't end up being together, but it's still like, you still, I don't know, it still makes sense in a way. Like, they would like to be together, but they can't because Arthur's just too much of an outlaw.
On account of some of the murdering.
Yeah, that's probably plays a big part in it. But yeah, I saw a video on it. I saw a video on YouTube by Real Pixels, who took apart like the entire game in terms of like how realistic it is for the time period, and it's really interesting. But he also took apart the love story for like a Valentine's Day video of Arthur and Mary. So that's a really, really good watch. So we are basically taking like this. Oh, you okay, Arthur? Okay, he's doing this thing. I want to take the shotgun because the game always gives you the sniper rifle for this mission, but I want to take the shotgun.
Cordite and integrity. It is a beautiful thing. What are y'all doing?
And this is the mission where we are trying to fool the army.
It's perfect. People will see these boys. They
Oh, well, we're trying to trap the army into like making. Well, Dutch is basically trying to double cross the Indians, and making it seem like, oh, I'm so, like he's a saint and he's helping them, but actually he's just using the Indians to cause a distraction for the army so we can rob them later on.
It's very Dutch.
It's it's questionable move for sure. So what we do first here is we just take this spool and attach dynamite to trees.
These are good people.
This is like the second section of the game of slowly winding a spool of something, right? Because
Yep.
in the intro, you have to do this as well with the train mission, right?
Exactly, yeah. And it's actually faster to do it in first person.
Who wound it all the way down the hill, but then didn't just do the last bit where you attach it to the trees?
Don't question the logic, Josh. It's a Rockstar game. Don't do that.
Yeah, if you question it too much, the next game you would have done it all the way down the hill. Right?
Yeah.
It'll be a separate mission as well. You go out there first, delay it, then go
Yeah.
back to camp, then
Yeah.
go back again. Yeah.
Dynamite, you and Bill commandeered in Van Horn. Good work with that, by the way. Bill played drunk.
So also another thing that we can talk about in this game is there's a feature called checkpoint skipping. So you have the option to manually skip checkpoints.
You've already used it.
I've already had to use it, yeah. And
We're tying up the loose ends.
there is a category for that
Yeah,
as
I
well.
was
Any
gonna
percent
say.
category. It makes the game faster by about 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it still takes 10 hours to
Yeah,
do it,
yeah,
but you can do. It is the one category I refuse to do
Yeah, because it's great.
because the menuing is just so slow. Because every time you do the menuing thing, it's just so
Yeah, because
like you have to like
hold.
even
Yeah,
for skipping cutscenes, you have to hold the button. You can't just press the button; you have to hold it. So
Yeah, so the way it works is like if you... So in the game, this is a really good accessibility option because most people don't even know it exists. But it's like if you fail exactly the same checkpoint, it's part of the mission 3 times in a row, there's an extra option in the like fail screen menu that says like skip to next checkpoint. and you can like hold that, and it will just get you past that bit. So if you ever get like hard locked out of like one certain part of a mission, you can skip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is, yeah, for speedruns, you just blow yourself up 3 times. Hold the
But
button,
you don't
go
even
to
have
the
to
next
blow
bit.
yourself up. You just manually fail it.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
of course you have a manual fail button.
Yeah, you can
okay.
just manually fail
Is
it.
it not faster to just shoot someone's horse?
In some places it is.
Yeah, okay.
But
Because this is in Red Dead 1 as well.
yeah,
Yeah, but like no one's done a run of it. Technically,
I don't think they have.
no, I think the 80% leaderboard technically allows it, right?
No, that's Undead Nightmare you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay,
in
okay.
Undead Nightmare it's only faster in 3
Right.
places.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, it's in. Yeah, I think Red Dead Red 1 was the first game to have it. Yeah.
That's
It's like in a world where people are like, no easy mode for Dark Souls. It's like meanwhile you can skip the entire game in Rockstar games and no one knows.
I'm using an incendiary
What the?
on these
Yeah.
guys
What the hell?
just to kill them a bit faster.
Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Can't kill everyone though because I still have to loot some bodies here. This guy didn't die over there. That's interesting. So now you have to loot 3 soldiers before the people come down from the hill and start talking.
You actually get a mission fail if you burn too many people?
Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to find out at a
Yeah. Like, does it actually check if they're lootable or not, I wonder?
Yeah, when you burn the enemies, you can't loot them.
Yeah. Huh. Surprised they had incendiary arrow at this point.
Alright, it's quick.
Where's Peter? This area's gonna be crawling with soldiers.
With incendiary ammo, you have to pay attention as well because your companions don't pay attention to where fire is. So they may run through it and light themselves on fire and fail.
Okay.
So that is a possibility. It's always a bit dangerous, but yeah, you have many different ammo types. We'll be using a lot of explosive ammo in a later mission.
Right,
Big
okay.
shootout at the oil factory. I use a lot of explosive ammo in that. But it's just, yeah, explosive ammo is basically, yeah, what it says. It's explosive ammo. It's a one-shot kill on all enemies. So
I think there's like a explosive gun in Red Dead 1, right? In the
explosive rifle, yeah.
Yeah.
It does exist, yeah.
Yeah. But here it's just an ammo type, is it? Or?
Yeah.
Jeez.
These are all one-shot.
Yeah, that seems to be in a lot of Rockstar games. Any enemy that's like over a cliff or anything, where they can have like an animation of falling down or something, they all seem one shot.
Yeah, we have them in the epilogue as well later on.
Right.
Oh, of course he had to fall down this crevice because I have to kill this guy. Where is he?
Where is he? Is he behind the next rock?
Well, we'll just kill this guy. Small advances as well.
Okay.
So yeah, the final bit of the mission here, we don't have to kill anymore. Just run to the trigger for the cutscene. Also, I want to point out, you see this thing that's floating next to Arthur?
I was just about to ask, what is that?
So this is you have talismans in this game, and for some reason, one of the missions causes the Raven's Claw talisman, which is located on Arthur's gun belt, or like on his holster. It causes it to like increase in size and float like around him. I'm not sure exactly what causes it, but it's funny because it will be there until the end now, like this.
Ask my friend here.
And this is a little bit of a throwback to to Red Dead 1, because Dutch says the exact same speech as he does at the end of his final appearance in Red Dead 1.
Before he jumps as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to spoil it, but thanks.
I was about to say, does he get a jump? I've actually never gotten this far in this game, despite playing it like 3 times.
Yeah, you jump over the cliff here. And then you have some really scuffed swimming action.
Why don't they just shoot you? Like now? Oh, they do? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, alright, okay. I was going to say.
So yeah, the swimming in this is a little bit scuffed because when I was practicing this chapter, I actually got stuck behind a rock. And this is the first time that has happened to me. Like the rock I'm facing right now, I got stuck to the right side of it, and you can't get out.
Give him a break. He's got tuberculosis. I can't imagine this is much fun.
It's just a bit of water, come on. So we got saved. And we have another honor cutscene. And now, yes, now we go blow up the bridge. So if you have anything you want to say right now, Miri, it'd be a good time right now.
Yeah, just plug in those same incentives. We still got the couple rewards as well. So if you haven't picked up ESA shirts, we've got the event shirt. We've got the Goosebird shirt for $40. That includes shipping and everything. They'll come be delivered to your house at some point or flat wherever you may live. Farm, I don't know.
Farm.
Somebody's got to live on a farm, right?
Probably.
Yeah. And like I said, we're getting pretty close. Still 500 and some change for that anime percent. So yeah, keep the donations coming in when you've got a chance, and yeah, it's good stuff.
When is the COD run?
We've got blood money after this, so I think that one is like about an hour-ish as well. So I'd say it's probably about two and a half hours, depending on how long it takes setup. It's coming up.
It's
I
coming
mean,
up.
we do need to kind of push for that, right? I mean, we do
do
want to see that, which I absolutely do want to see that. So now, if you're on the fence and you're like, oh, donate a little bit later, now is a really good time to get the donations in because we're quite close to that, and I definitely want to check that out.
How's this horse?
It's very slow.
Yeah.
Not Elmo Haggis, unfortunately.
It's not Elmo Haggis, no.
Elmo Haggis
say that.
second. Haggis Jr.
Yeah, today is actually like this morning is the absolute content heaven because Red Dead 2, amazing, right?
Brilliant.
Hitman Blood Money, one
Brilliant.
of the best Hitman games there is.
Right.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I mean, that's just...
One of the games of all time.
Absolutely. I've played that game so many times, like, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's actually... I actually did a speedrun of COD Modern Warfare 2 myself.
Oh, wow.
I'm on the leaderboard, believe it or not.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna look up what
Yeah, I was
position
like,
you
hold
are.
on.
Yeah, hang
No,
on.
no, I'm not. I'm not saying I'm good at it.
1,266.
I'm like 129th last time.
Yeah, I was
checked.
gonna say
bad.
that's got to be a really popular run.
Depending on how many people there are, that could be pretty good.
It's not.
Well, I'm trying to save you here, bud. Give me something.
I tried, let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Because you do a thing called bunny hopping, or like bee hopping, in the game to move fast, and I just could never figure out how to do it.
Yeah, there's bee hops. Jesus.
Strafe jumps. Is
Yeah,
what it's
okay,
called.
strafe
so
jumps,
That's
yeah.
something different, yeah.
Call of Duty. Modern Warfare the Second is the most popular
Let's go.
game currently on the Call of Duty series.
It's the second most popular.
No, active players right now.
Oh, right.
Any percent. Alright, I'm scrolling.
Make sure you select the 2009 one and not the
Yeah.
22.
What do you mean? There's no new Modern Warfare 2? You just
There is, but it's just diabolically bad.
doesn't have multiplayer. Like, what were they thinking?
No. You're thinking of the remaster. That's something different.
Oh, what? Okay, you're 120th
Nice.
of
Better than I thought.
170.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah.
50 people worse than me.
Wait, what's your comment? Oh, it's going to be like, I'll improve this soon.
Most likely.
Yeah. 7 years ago or something, right?
No, 7 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, that's normally what happens.
I wasn't speedrunning at all 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I started very late in my life in speedrunning. I started when I was 27, so...
Right. I started at 17, probably
Yeah.
then. Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, you're finally blowing up this bridge.
Yes.
We need to attach each of those bundles to the fuses. There's one on each of
So we have to put the bundles of dynamite on the support beams. And again, doing this in first person just because I find it easier to navigate. As I
Holy
say that.
moly.
Doing a little parkour for the marathon. So you can do this in any order that you like. Just start with the first one and do them in order. Nothing's like really faster or slower. Because the thing is, when you do the second one and for the second bundle, you get John running into you. You'll see right here, and you get slowed down a little. You can tell, but after I place this one, I'll be able to run like full speed.
Right, yeah,
back.
okay. So it's about even amount of water.
yeah,
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you do the further one, he won't run into you, but then, if you can't run.
This is a micro time save anyway.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because
I mean,
now
you're not doing anything else, right? Like,
yeah. Because obviously a train is coming.
Oh,
down. I mean,
yeah.
that had to happen, didn't it?
Why don't they just, like, stay on the bridge? Why do we have to run away from the train? Just, like, get off the tracks and just...
Yeah. I don't know. I've been wondering this even in my first playthrough. Why not just go away? Like, why don't just let it crash into the handcart? Because the train is actually slowing down. But for some reason, once you get to the end of the bridge, it goes at full speed again. It's so weird. The handcart's gone anyway.
Oh, dear. Yeah, like, just stay on the bridge.
Maybe they're scared that it's going to set it off or something.
Well, you die anyway if you're on the bridge.
Yeah. Kaboosh. Alright, Arthur's going to take a moment here to catch his breath. So come on, should we call this horse just Elmo Haggis 2?
Sure.
Unofficially named. By the way, Miri, at what point do I know the which ending that we have chosen?
That's a good point. I'll look into that right now.
Good.
Yeah, when do you need to know by?
By the last mission.
Right, okay.
That's just what I was just wondering.
Also, why is your estimate 2 hours and 4 minutes?
I took PB plus 5 minutes.
Right, okay.
That's what it said on the submission form. My PB, by the way, is a 156 now in practicing, so I've gotten better.
Wait, on the submission it just says take your PB and add 5 minutes.
Something like that.
But my game could be 10 minutes long.
So I do have a quick update for you. Is this an okay time for a second?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So we've had a donation match just come in.
Oh.
So that means for the next, it looks like 4 hours. So this would be a really good time. We've got double donations going down. So if you have been sleeping on it, now would be a really good time to get it in. Because it's going to be doubled, and all of that can go towards the incentives as well. So now would be a fantastic time. It's a $500 match, so that would be more than enough to get us to that Call of Duty incentive. So if you are at home, it is double donation hour right now. So let's go ahead and get those donations in, and I'll continue looking for that incentive.
Donation happy hour.
Donation happy hour at
Or happy
9 o'clock in the morning, Central European Standard Time.
It says 10 minutes. The Yoingus devs in chat. There you go.
10 minutes? Oh. I'm so sorry, scheduling team.
You're on the scheduling team.
I'm a volunteer. I'm not on the scheduling team.
But your badge, it has the word scheduling on it.
Yeah, because I'm volunteering. Like, I actually not anything to do with choosing games.
Okay. Well, okay, let me put it this way. If you take an hour extra, who fixes the schedule? Is it you?
Whoever's on shift.
Okay.
I won't take an hour extra. I'll be underestimated.
So I have found, it was actually, I seem to recall this, it was like way yesterday we blew through all of these. So we do have the good ending incentive, Matt.
Good ending.
And that was,
Okay.
I think that was actually yesterday afternoon.
Okay,
right.
That's good, yeah.
You can turn an autosave back on. I don't know how important that is.
Eh.
No? Okay, all right. I would never do a marathon run without autosave.
Josh, come on, you're cursing the ever-living bejesus out of him right now.
It's like, oh, okay, we don't need it. Oh, okay, it's fine. Nothing will
Well,
happen.
I would never do it without an autosave.
All right, thank you. Yeah, hey,
Autosave, send.
I instantly crashed the desktop. Ready? What happened?
Okay, whatever you say.
Oh dear.
Hey,
If I have to actually finish this mission in order to get an autosave because it doesn't save during missions. So
Right. Okay, not yet then, not yet.
yeah, don't curse this, please.
Just accidentally hit the Windows key at some point and we'll be like, whoa!
One thing about this game as well, if you have, at least I know it's a thing in the Steam version, is you don't even have to be tabbed in to play the game. You can play without being tabbed in with a controller.
Huh.
As the only game that I know does that. You don't have to be tabbed in to play the game.
Oh, I can think of a few, but yeah, it's very rare. I
Yeah.
mean, that'd be useful for 100% because you can tab into a Google Doc.
Yeah, I do
and
that all
keep
the
playing.
time.
Yeah, that seems useful. I never buy the Steam versions of Rockstar games now. I always get the launcher one because the Steam one just opens the Rockstar game launcher anyway. Like I just skip
Yeah.
a step, right? There was one time when after GTA 5 came out on PC, that Steam went down. No one could play GTA 5 except me because I bought it straight from Rockstar.
Right.
I remember that. I was just like, okay.
Well, I think if you go into the Rockstar Games launcher and you, well, yeah, probably if Steam is down, it will like not trigger the whatever it checks, like whether you actually have bought the game or not.
Yeah, maybe you could just manually start it. Yeah.
Not sure. I just use Steam to start my game.
Yeah. You're one of those. Right?
One of those. One of the only people who use that obscure platform, Steam.
Not only use
Yeah.
Steam. Yeah.
Well, if I was playing like San Andreas, then I would not be able to use that because it's not on Steam.
Was if he bought it before they took it off.
I didn't. So
Oh well, yeah.
I'm
Just buy a physical copy of the game, put it on your shelf, and then they can't take it away from you
yeah, exactly.
until bit rot happens. But that's a different story. So does rain make horses slower?
No.
Or, okay, it's
Rain
not like
is-
it's not like a car.
No, rain has absolutely no effect
Okay.
on
The horses don't have tires.
Well, no, but they would slide in the mud or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
rain has no effect on that. Rain is very annoying when it happens in 100% speedruns because it stops animal spawns. Or it,
Oh, yeah.
It makes
I remember that casually. It
yeah.
makes them really hard to find.
birds. For example.
Oh,
Birds
yeah,
are
yeah,
the
yeah.
worst. Like
Oh, yeah,
they don't
yeah.
spawn in rain.
Yeah.
Just like in real life.
Yeah. And so there is a trick to get rid of rain, though. You set up camp, and because it's raining, Arthur will put up a tent. But then you select craft items when you get the prompt, and then
Has
it
to do it outside.
immediately stops the rain.
That's a cool fort. The hell?
It is, yeah. We're breaking so eagle flies. In the mission earlier where we jumped off the cliff, Eagle Flies managed to get himself caught by the U.S. Army, and now they're holding him captured in this fort right here.
Right.
And we have to break in to another break-in, like to free a prisoner. Second time this chapter. This only now occurred to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of repeating, but there's only so much you can do, right? Like,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
and they vary it in other ways, like thematically. Like this is at night in rain. The other one was like the prison in day and stuff. So it's like I feel like they vary it enough that you don't
Yeah.
realize casually.
I don't know how you can see anything. I cannot see anything.
I am struggling myself, but
Yeah. It's so dark.
the lights in the stream room are really
A little bit of glare. I think I've got a crazy angle as well. So I literally
Probably,
can't even
yeah.
see anything.
Yeah.
So we can't go loud, unfortunately. So we just silently take out all these enemies.
You have time for a super quick update?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we've got another $25 from a Leaf. They say, okay, let's do it. And because that has been matched, that'll have been $50 from Leaf. So thank you very much for that.
Yes.
That has now officially pushed us. We are sub 500 for the anime percent. And so we've got the matching going on as well. So that means if we can get 250 more, because we do need your donations to get those matches. So if we can get 250 more, that'll completely close that out, and we will have that sorted for this afternoon, and that'll be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Let's have Captain Price be an anime character.
I'll cover back there.
because the way I understood it is Ares is gonna just mod his companions, so like Soap or whoever you're not playing as is gonna look like an anime character.
Sure, there's anime mods out there. Yeah.
There's more options. Go up the tower, see if you can cause a distraction.
So we have a little interesting strat here as well. Once Charles
In here.
says this and goes around the corner. Okay, would you please?
Say the line, Bart.
Charles. Hi. Thank you. So we can actually climb up on the roof. This causes somehow the enemy inside to... basically, it means I can quick loot this guy and don't have to wait until Charles removes the tomahawk from the guy's face.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this is caused, but it's a neat little time save. So now we have found eagle flies. That means it's shooting time. That actually helps with the vision, I just realized.
Oh yeah, the flash. Yeah.
Lights up. Someone behind me. Where the hell are you? Ugh. Surprised I'm not getting any. I think there is supposed to be a soundtrack right here.
Oh yeah, you think there'd be music? Yeah, breakout music.
Yeah, we have to wait here.
Does it not cook it?
Oh yeah, this isn't a thing.
Oh, okay.
Like in
okay.
Red Dead 1. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're just waiting. It's gonna blow up in your hands.
If the fuse does actually like go to the lowest thing, Arthur will automatically put it out.
Okay, I mean that
He
makes
is
more
not-
sense. Yeah.
He's not suicidal. So wait for my friends.
Let's go, quick. I've got some canoes set up at the river down here.
I am surprised. That I really thought there was music in this mission. Yeah.
Look out! We got more on our tails. More of them coming
You can hear the horns from the army.
ahead of us. Quick, down this way. The canoes are close.
And the camera around.
A slow controller pan.
Yeah. That is a drawback with the controller, obviously.
You deal with that.
I think I may have not like set it to my usual settings.
Oh, like
Sensitivity
max
as well.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I play any controller game. Just max sensitivity.
Alright, we can maybe get a little push from them here. It's dangerous because it can break your boat. Because if you get ahead of them, they will rubber band in front of you. So gotta be
Oh.
okay. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, what the?
Okay. Physics. That was interesting. Yeah, getting a good push here. Like I've managed to get push once down to this bridge right here.
Yeah.
So that's actually really fast. And this is a section of the game where somehow you take so much damage here. So you have to be ready on the heels. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on my health core. Yeah.
You have 97 of these left.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, dude.
another part of the save file preparation is that you can take you can craft the satchels in the camp. That gives you the storage for 99 of each item. So I just have 99 special miracle tonics. So this concludes. And now I have to hit autosave prompt.
Oh, yeah, you only get that once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just to overwrite the save.
Hooray! Okay, now the game can crash.
Yeah.
What is happening with the physics on his... Yeah, his cloak, or however you call it.
It's
Yeah.
sometimes a little bit.
I wonder if it's related to the satchel thing you were talking about before too.
No, this happens.
Oh, it's just like
anywhere.
okay.
But like,
Okay.
this is just the jacket that's like. It stands below Arthur's like onto Arthur's knees.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes bugs out because it's trying to be realistic while at the same time it's not. Yeah. So we fast travel back to camp now. We have another one. This is the third time now. Basically, we are declining a optional mission. It's Sadie's mission on taking revenge on the O'Driscolls. Not needed, thankfully. So we can just say no to her. But it does bring out a problem that can happen, which is a long load. So, she's on a good cycle right here. So once she, I can talk to her immediately. You want to wait until she's either removing the throwing knives from the tree or throwing it. That decreases the chance of you getting a long load. Because if I skip this cutscene, I could have gotten a long load for that. But yeah, it didn't happen there. It seems to be happening. Okay, the mission didn't. Oh no, it's. So now we are going to. This is the second to last mission. What is it? No, wait.
Second to last? How underestimate are you going?
No, let me just think. This is our best selves. No. Yes. It's a third to last mission.
All right,
really long mission.
Yeah, that makes a bit more
I was gonna
sense.
say it must be getting really long now.
Yeah.
You've only
Well,
had
the last
5
mission.
minutes.
The last mission is like 17 minutes or something.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
And this is the big shootout that we have.
What else have you been doing behind my back, Arthur?
I was trying to stop this mess from getting any worse.
And this is sort of the mission where things really start to unravel. Dutch, who is the gang's leader, is starting to lose his mind.
Starting to?
Ugh.
Yeah, well, it's just becoming more and more apparent.
Well, Micah, right? Is it Micah?
Micah is spinning his yarn
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah.
around Dutch, making him mistrust John and Arthur, who seem to be the only ones still like having some sort of dignity in what they're doing. So it's well, Sadie as well, I suppose. Sadie's also on the good side.
I still have a plan.
And Bill and Javier are just NPCs. They're just there. They had to put them there. Like they really don't. Okay, Javier's speaking right here, and Bill is like as well, but like they really don't do much.
Thank you, Javier. Bill. Right
Because they just had to put them in because they were in the first game.
Yeah.
They had to make them side with Dutch because that's just what the first game tells. That's one of the problems when you make a prequel, right?
Yeah.
You just have these characters that need to be set in stone because in chapter 1, when you go rescue John from the mountain, you go there with Javier, and you think, oh yeah, Javier's a chill dude. He's obviously going to be on Arthur's side at the end of this. But they couldn't do that because it would just not make sense with in correlation with the first game.
The fact that John never talks about Arthur, he saves his life, spoilers, saves his life and multiple times.
Yeah,
and all this stuff, and he just never brings him up.
Yeah. Obviously, it's just because Dutch Arthur wasn't a concept when they made
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah,
game.
yeah.
And so it is still nice. It is still like, I think they did the best they could with what they got given, basically. But yeah, I just feel like Bill and Javier is a bit of a weak spot in this. Like, you can't
Yeah,
really-
they're like nothing characters.
Yeah. Especially because they have plot armor. Like, everyone here has plot armor as well.
Yeah.
Except for Arthur, basically.
And Sadie.
And yes, Sadie and
Yeah.
Charles. I guess the character.
If anything, they have reverse plot armor because you know they die because they have to because they're not in Red Dead 1, or at least they disappear, right?
They disappear.
Yeah. So they have like
That's-
reverse plot armor.
So this mission is, like I said, the big shootout with the army.
The bell sound when you use the Deadeye.
Yeah.
It's
Can you do that again?
no.
We're gonna shoot this guy because no one goes over there. Where is this guy hiding? Right here.
Oh, here's some more music.
Yeah, now we have the epic music.
I really need to replay this game again because when I first played it, I played it when it came out on PC, and obviously I'm trying to stream it, and I had one PC at that point, and I had a GTX 970, which was like just barely minimum specs to play it, but then also trying to stream it. I had to like open the ini file and like turn all the graphics like manually to absolute minimum, and it would like glitch out, and I'd have like half the screen would be like green as my graphics card was dying and stuff. So I have played this, but it didn't look anything like this. It was like a blobby green like glitchy mess.
Using explosive ammo here to dispense of these enemies as quickly as possible. So now they got a guy in a Gatling gun. Quickly get rid of this guy because he does a lot of damage to you. So do the others, as a matter of fact, so just gonna heal. Oh, come on. One guy left still.
This looks like it would be really difficult casually.
Oh
Yeah, it does take its sweet time. Wow, they took so long to kill that guy. Oh dear. He took an arrow to the knee, did you see that? Skyrim reference.
Arthur has a good point.
Yeah, that's actually really
Yeah.
funny.
It's actually crazy, like how many people you kill here. If you think about it. Because Arthur kills like 50 people in this mission alone.
So good of you to join us. Hello, sir.
Alright, now we go back to a bit of a slower paced
We need to find the office.
moment of the mission.
Upstairs on the other side. I I broke in here before to get those papers for Eagle Fly.
Yeah, I've broken here before. This was in chapter 4, where I had a
What we looking for?
break in here. You could just climb through the window in that one.
That's a classic strat,
Yeah.
like every Red Dead game, I feel like. There's so many times, yeah, they want you to like do this really complicated sequence of stuff or break the barn door down and all this stuff. Meanwhile, you can just climb up and just smash a window and go through it, and
Yeah.
it works. Yeah.
So we get it.
Like I remember that the best thing, or the best example I can think about this in Red Dead 1 is when you use a dynamite stick, throwing it through the window to kill, like the Mexican general or something.
Oh, I didn't know about
instead
that.
of going inside and killing all the enemies and stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm a
Just do it
little
like that.
I'm a little out of date on the old Red Dead strats.
I think didn't you once do it on Josh Done Quick like last year?
I run it, but I don't. I use old strats. I don't,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was planning when it re-released on Switch. I was planning to run it again because the only way I could play Red Dead before this was on Xbox 360. I don't have a modern. I literally have an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And I would play on that. The benefit is that I can play on the lowest patch, so I can I can
True.
do flying glitches and all sorts of
Yeah.
insane stuff. But none of it really saves time because you just fast travel everywhere anyway.
Yeah.
But
That's actually a good point because in Red Dead 2, you can only fast travel to set places, like places that you've visited before in the game.
Yeah.
And in Red Dead 1, you can just fast travel to waypoints.
Yeah, you put a marker on the map and you just teleport to it. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame they didn't put it in.
I'm interested. I'm thinking now, what would an any % no fast travel run look like? I wonder.
I have done one.
You've done one, okay.
I've
You
done-
actually had to route which missions were nearest to the other missions and stuff.
Yeah,
or-
I actually did. I had to do a bit of a reroute, but yeah, it was a really, really good run. Like, if I did use fast travel, it would be, would have been really good. But yeah, it took me 13 hours.
Really? That much longer? Oh my god.
13 hours and 20 minutes.
That's like over double, right?
No.
No, 12 hours, right? I think he said, right? Or was it 10?
Oh,
No,
you
Red
mean
Dead 1.
Oh,
Oh,
one.
Red Dead 1.
Oh,
No, I was talking about.
Oh,
thought-
sorry.
yeah, I thought-
Right,
I thought
okay.
he was talking about two,
Okay,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
two. My bad, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking Red Dead 1.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, because without the waypoint teleport,
Yeah.
you'd actually have to pick which missions were closest to each other for the least travel distance. Instead of just doing whatever order you want, because you can just teleport to the next mission anyway.
Yeah, even then, like Red Dead 1 has the very annoying feature of time of day for missions.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
That's it's so bad. It's like very, very infuriating.
Yeah. It's just like, why can't you just walk into the marker and your character just stands there and waits until the right time of day? Like, why do you have to do the waiting to the right
Yeah.
time of day? Just teleport me to the time of day you want for the mission.
Yeah, like one of the first missions that you do in Mexico is it has like a window of 5 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon. So that's a 9-hour window.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
So little.
What's really annoying too is when they decide to put them at like, oh, you can snap to like 6 a.m., noon, or whatever, and
Yeah.
put it at like 11 a.m. or something.
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like you
what
have to wait till the end of the thing you can sleep through.
It's what they do here, actually. You can only sleep to set times. In Red Dead 1, you can sleep. You always
You
sleep.
advance 6 hours.
Yeah, you advance 6 hours, like
Yeah.
they did in San Andreas, I believe, as well.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is just something. Yeah, this game you can either sleep to 6 a.m., noon,
Right, yeah,
6
yeah.
p.m. or midnight.
The worst one for this is in GTA 4. If you use a pay and spray, it's supposed to advance time like 4 hours or something like that.
3, I believe.
3 hours. But if you do it where it would overlap to midnight, you don't go to tomorrow, you go to the beginning of the day, which matters for like phone calls and stuff, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you have an appointment with this person on a Wednesday. So it's Tuesday and you do a pay and spray. You go back to the beginning of Tuesday.
Right, I didn't actually know.
Yeah, no, it matters for a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's like if you read the beginner guide for GTA 4 speedrunning, it says don't use a pay and spray to advance time of day because you'll screw everything up, right? Where it's like, yeah, a phone call won't come in until 3 days after a mission or something. And if you go back in time, you're just
It's like Gremlins, no pay and spray after midnight.
yeah.
I guess before midnight.
Yeah, 3 hours before midnight. Yeah.
Sneak a quick donation in.
Sure.
Yeah. So we've got $3 matched again as well from Hustle, who say, a wise man once said, "If I'm going to say a nice word, it will be in good old-fashioned English. So good luck, buddy."
Congrats to you for pronouncing hostel correctly, by the way.
Oh,
Because-
absolute crapshoot. To be I
it's
actually
fine.
misread it at first, and I thought that it said Hosea, and I was going to read it. Hosea's voice. And I realized, wait, no, that's impossible. And then we've got another one from our own mod 366, $25 matched as well, and they have not picked a target, so I have a bone to pick with them later. Absolutely made an absolute mess of that. But they do say, well, Miri said there's a $500 match in progress. The humble man forgot to mention that he is the one doing the matching. I do suppose that's true. It was me. Me.
Oh, you're the matching.
Said,
Oh,
thank
okay.
you, Miri. It's so weird to be thinking myself. But thank you, Miri. It makes even more sense to donate now to Red 13 to be called the good boy. So he has done that, and he got so excited he's forgot to put it towards the match.
Oh.
That is.
I'm just gonna do some public shaming here while we're at
Yeah.
it. So, yeah.
Rightfully
But again,
so.
so that is the matching is still going on, obviously. So if you do have more of those donations, that was a fantastic time to get those in. I think we are still just a little under $500 shy of that anime percent, and then we've also got, if anyone wants to slam some ridiculous donations, and we can get some of that fiber wire going as well, that would be really cool to see as well.
Definitely.
I thought Arthur was gonna die then, but that's not the.
No, Arthur. It's just this always happens after this mission. He's just struggling with his. Horse riding. I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, the poor horse.
An hour and a half, and we've done none of it, and then we've got 2 in a row.
Yeah. So.
Oh dear, Jesus.
Arthur's struggling with his tuberculosis.
Right, yeah,
I was gonna say,
okay,
but he's obviously also struggling with horse riding. Maybe that causes him to forget how to ride a horse. But anyway, what I'm doing here is actually the any percent strat, I've just realized, so this is silly. All of the horse ragdolls was actually not necessary, because right now here you could do a fast travel to camp.
But you haven't unlocked it in any percent.
In any percent you can, but there is a... So this area here in the map is the Murphy Brood gang territory. And if you set up a camp, they will come and say, hey, this is our territory, and you can not like do anything about it.
Right.
You just have to sit there and wait for them to finish their dialogue. But in the chapter save file, I've already got that encounter out of the way, so it would be possible for me to just fast travel.
What you talking about?
But hey, we got a horse moment at the end, so
Old uncle?
wasn't worthless at least.
It's really good, too.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Running, save themselves.
All right, so this is the second to last mission now. This is the train robbery, which, as we will find out, is either a resounding success or not. Which will it be?
Yeah, it's going to be a success. It's going to be good.
Yeah, he has a plan, dude. Just
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
follow the plan.
Dutch has a plan.
He
Yeah.
does have a plan.
Yeah.
Tahiti.
I don't want to throw it back too far. What did you go? You went through the whole fort thing, and then you got something at the, or maybe it was the oil field. He took something out of the desk. What was he going there for?
It was railway bonds, basically.
Oh, okay, so like in the beginning when you do the train thing, a similar idea.
I'm not actually sure, to be honest.
I think it was the bonds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he says he got state bonds or something that's worth a lot of money, basically. Basically, yeah, he gets state bonds, which is a lot of they're worth a lot of money, and I think that's what he's getting. Like,
How would they ever cash them in?
I've always wondered that through the entirety of this. Is he just gonna like show up somewhere and be like, "Yeah, these totally weren't from that same train robbery.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I found them in a grove or something."
yeah, because in chapter 1 we steal bonds as well, and Hosea says in chapter 3, I finally sold those Cornwall bonds, got close to 1,000 for them. Quoting directly here, by the way. And that's the only thing you hear from those bonds ever again. Like, you don't get the $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
gang
did
gets
notice that, and I did get quite upset about it.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely, Dutch just scams you the entire game, basically.
So true, actually. Yeah. Is it this mission or something? No, it's another mission or somewhere where it says at the end, your share zero cents, basically nothing.
Right. Okay. So they sell them to other people. They don't cash them out. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, now that I think about it, isn't I forget his name, but the priest doctor dude who's good at fencing stuff, doesn't he talk about how he like needs some time to unload?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do another fire skip here.
Yeah. He's trying to sell them to people. Yeah.
So we light ourselves on fire.
Excellent. Is this the correct mission?
Yes.
Yeah.
Savage.
Very hard to miss this one. So get back on the horse, and we should see it. Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
you would have another minute of dialogue here, but by lighting yourself on fire, the game can't. Or the game gets confused with Arthur's voice lines because obviously he can't do his voice lines.
Yeah. He's screaming. Yeah. They try really hard to not have the same character talk over themselves.
Yeah. Exactly, and so you can skip ahead to this place. It's done a couple of times in the run. Final time this run, because it's the second to last mission. So, but yeah, very nice discovery that saves over the course of the full run. It saves, I would say, about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a nice thing. Even more now with the one that we find in at the start of this chapter as well. But it's a bit of a crapshoot because it saves a minute, yes, but you only have one shot. So if you miss it, you know, you're already like 8 hours in the full run at this point.
Yeah.
Do you really want to reset over that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
If it was at the start of the game, yes, I would be understanding.
Wow.
But yeah, so far I've done 2 any % runs since the discovery, and I've got it every single time. So yeah, it's just what we also have in any % is we have a shortage of fire bottles.
Yeah. I was gonna say you need
Yeah.
to get those.
Yeah, we get 8 fire bottles in chapter 3 in
Right.
the burning of the tobacco fields mission. You use 2 in that mission, so that leaves you with 6 left for the entire game because we don't actually go out of our way to buy anymore. But any of the fire skips that I've done in the run can also be done with fire arrows. I say that's not true, but some of them can be done with fire arrows.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fire arrows you can pick back up,
Right.
so they're
What?
reusable.
Okay.
So what I do basically is I craft a fire bottle in the beginning of chapter 2 and 2 fire arrows, and those will last me throughout the game.
Right.
Usually.
Can I sneak one more in before we get into what I assume is about to be chaos?
Sure.
Yeah. Mod366 is back again. Call me out on it, will you, to make up for my mistake. Let me throw more of my, and subsequently your money at the problem. I've got a target, and they've put that towards, correctly now, one of our targets and incentives. So thank you again so much, Mod36, for that generous donation. Again, matching there. That's $100 towards Make-A-Wish. Absolutely fantastic. Keep them coming, folks.
How far are we off on the anime %?
I think we're only 400-ish and some change now. We've still got a good bit left of Euron. We've got blood money. I think I know we can do it, chat. Let's keep those donations coming. We've got there's another one. Yeah, so keep the donations coming in. We can hit that and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into there.
Definitely want to see that. Alright, this is another one of those missions where you don't have to kill any of the enemies. Well, you have to kill one enemy basically, but you can just run past everyone. Fun thing actually is if you use mods for this to just make yourself invincible or like teleport to the front of the train, that actually doesn't work. Like you actually have to run through the entire sequence here.
Huh.
It's always faster to go on top of the train rather than through the trains, because, okay. Excellent.
Because of this, yeah.
Excellent showcase.
No, you're just showing what happens if you don't.
Yeah, this is
fine.
This is really proving why you need to go on the top. Yeah.
Can you let me select the shotgun? This is the enemy you have to shoot because he triggers this wagon to be on fire, and all of a sudden we're in Annesburg, by the way. So
oh yeah,
quite
yeah,
bit of a jump on the map here. This is the only time that we actually ride on the back of a companion's horse in the entire game.
I was going to ask. I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen Arthur on the back of the horse.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, not true. In this mission, or in the next mission, we have that too.
But it is the first time. Like,
This is the
at
first
the very
time.
end of the game, they
Yeah.
use that, yeah.
Right, so John got shot there. We don't know what's happened to him. I mean, Arthur doesn't know what happened to him. We know, but Arthur doesn't. So now we have a bunch of army people that we have to shoot. I like to shoot the horses as well, because I'm just that much of a maniac, I suppose.
In these ones, when you're like on a vehicle running away from enemies, just the horse is enough because the people can't catch you on foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so in Red Dead 1, I always just shoot the horses here and just forget the people. Yeah, once they fall over, it's fine.
Exactly. Also for this, I really prefer to use mouse for the aiming here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
for sure.
so much easier.
It's the controller, like I don't know what you call it, the sweep angle, or like the amount you can pan is not very quick.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
the auto aim doesn't work for this bit.
Right. And I think that's right. With the auto aim is triggered by ADS, right? And the problem is you can't ADS this gun, basically.
Yeah, we can. You can a little bit.
Oh,
You
okay.
can zoom in, but
But it doesn't do the normal snapping.
No,
thing
yeah,
you get. Yeah, okay.
Okay, get off the goat. We need to go for the money. Come on. The money should be in the front carriage.
so we place the dynamite here.
Guess I better blow
We
this
don't
thing.
ignite. Just shoot. We got something.
Got something. We got
And then we just jump off the train. Because we're back at this broken bridge now, obviously.
Oof.
Get off in time here. And
Why wouldn't you just stop the train?
It was on fire, right?
Good
You can't get
question.
to the front?
no,
No, they're right at the
we
front.
cut off that wagon. And we're on the last mission now, Red Dead Redemption. This is the final mission of Chapter 6. The final story mission. After all this, it's only epilogue.
And so this will be where you go for time. You don't do the epilogue in this run, or you do?
No, the
Not-
epi-
not in
epilogue
Chapter
is
6, yeah.
epilogue
A
is
whole
2 and something hours.
Yeah,
so,
I've played this game. Yeah.
uh,
Like I said, I've never gotten to this part though.
yeah. The epilogue is pretty long.
It's
like,
got
it'll be
it's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You don't
It's
want to
actually-
build the
it's-
house?
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's actually split into 2 epilogue parts.
Oh.
First part is only like 40 minutes, so I think I'll, if ESA allows me, I will submit the full epilogue, both parts together, because that is actually a category. It's a miscellaneous category on speedrun.com, but yeah, there's also optional dialogue here. I will die on the hill of not playing this optional dialogue because it's very long. And in my mind, what happens here, at the end of this conversation, or at the end of this ride, because we're riding to Van Horn right now, Sadie will say, okay, let's hold up here a minute. And in my mind, if she has her dialogue, that line will get delayed.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
lose
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So this is why I refuse to play this dialogue. It's probably completely untrue what I'm thinking, but I just I'm sticking with it now. I'm never playing this dialogue.
Gotta stick to your morals.
Exactly, yeah. But basically, what they're talking about is how Dutch is like derailed, almost
Unhinged, if you will.
unhinged
Yeah.
after all these years, and how disappointed Arthur is. And Sadie just gives him some reassurance that they will make it. They will make sure that John and Abigail and Jack make it. Because that's what Arthur is really doing right here. He's the only thing he cares about at this point is making sure that the people that he likes, the people he gets along with, Sadie, John, Jack, Abigail, Tilly, that those are the ones that make it. Everyone else he doesn't care about at this point, but because everyone has chosen their side, this is the voice line. Preemptively healing here for after the sniping bit, because right now I am heading into the lighthouse with my sniper rifle, and I'm gonna shoot some space for Sadie. It's another thing I do in first person here, because going up in first person is a little faster.
How do you hear them say it's coming from the lighthouse?
Yeah, you're a bit far away, huh?
Yeah, if someone was at the bottom of the lighthouse and spoke that volume, you wouldn't be able to hear them.
It's got one of those old-timey ear microphones things that he's sitting there with the end of the sniper scope.
Exactly. This is one of the kill cams that unfortunately can't skip. Should be one more enemy. Nice. Actually not bad sniping here. Missed a couple of shots, but Sadie is going to go into this door. And surely nothing bad is going to happen. I can't shoot for some reason. Like, Sadie gets attacked and you can't shoot. It's kind of weird. But obviously it's because we are... God, I'm stuck. We're gonna go save her now. And you don't have to kill these enemies once again. That's why I healed earlier, because they do quite a bit of damage. So there is a chance that they can kill you still, but... yeah, once you're here, everyone else just despawns. So... Arthur to the rescue. But, not quite yet. We have Agent Milton, who's our main antagonist from the Pinkerton side. But he quickly gets disposed of by... oh, we don't see it. And here is the second time that we're a passenger on the horse, actually, in this game. Yo, that guy flipped.
Sniper.
Okay. Arthur's not shooting.
There was one earlier, I think, that you two were talking about something when he did it, but Arthur's, like, coughing has been getting progressively worse. It's getting disgusting.
It actually is. I want to, like, say, the actor who plays Arthur, Roger Clark.
Did he get tuberculosis?
No, he didn't. No, but he, like... he was actually, like, looking up into how people who have tuberculosis, how they sound, how they cough. And
it does feel really authentic.
It's
I've never had tuberculosis.
Yeah, that's I think a lot. It's not very common these days. Yeah, and you know there's methods of healing it or making it not as bad today that there wasn't in 1899. But yeah, I just want to say, like, the performance of Roger Clark as Arthur is just out of this world good.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game in general.
In general, it's so good. But yeah, Roger Clark, one of the legends, in my opinion.
Can I sneak a few donations while riding the horse?
You can, sure.
No, we can wait too.
Yeah, let's wait till the next cutscene's over.
Yeah,
I guess.
all good.
because right here is where Arthur says his goodbyes to
Yeah.
Abigail and Sadie.
Ladies, I'm fine.
Does not sound fine.
So yeah, normally in this you hear the music. It's supposed to be a very emotional ride, but as soon as you touch water, the music stops.
Oh, that's in the game.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
music.
Oh,
was
that
in
felt
the game.
so out of place that I thought that
Yeah.
was like from the crowd.
Usually you would get flashes of like flashbacks of Arthur's
so
past
sad.
as well, and it's supposed to be a really emotional thing. But now you can sneak the donation in.
Oh yeah, brilliant. We have $5.69, doubled to some amount of math I can't do, from Cousin. They've put that towards the blood money incentive. Nice. And they've just said, at least the horse has no risk of blowing the engine. That's true. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. We have another $10 from Anonymous, doubled as well to 20 from a little bit while ago. Thank you so much for that. They've just left the comment, hello. Hello, Anonymous.
Hello, Anonymous.
Anonymous, always a very generous donor. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Storm Raid comes in with $10 as well. Good luck for the rest of this. Rest in peace, Lenny. Brownie
Yeah.
face.
So because Storm Raid, very very good friend of mine, he is his name is Lenny, and there's a character in this game called Lenny.
Yeah.
So I just have to say.
Them bags packed up quick, Miss Grimshaw.
I just have to say, Lenny! As a little throwback to the. Okay, it's very dark. I can't.
That is midnight now.
Yeah, I could not see at all. So yeah, we're just running through the cave, and we don't again have to not kill any enemies. We have to wait for a little bit at some point to make sure that we don't lose John. So I'm just gonna slow down here a little.
Come on, Arthur, with me. Those bastards
And yeah,
want me for dead.
still on the final mission where timer will end
Keep going.
not right here. Like we'll still have a bit of things to do. Right now we're just running with John.
Milton told me. We should have killed him months ago. Stay with
Go
me,
up here. And also the donation from Cousin. I was commentating on his Pro Street run, and he blows the engine in that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I figured when I read that, I was like, there's something here. I don't entirely, somebody will get it. Yeah.
But yeah, Cousin, I hope you got home well. Shame I couldn't say goodbye to you. Didn't end up seeing you yesterday. But yeah, hope everything's well with you.
We do also have $10 from Freeze Engine, who said, I absolutely love RDR2, absolutely enjoying this run during work. Josh being on commentary is just making my day. So a little love for Josh there on the couch as well.
Absolutely.
I feel like I haven't said much.
Hi.
It's more the presence.
Yeah.
It's a
Having
really
someone-
powerful
This-
presence just having Josh on stream.
Yeah, it's always tough commentating a run I've never done.
Yeah.
I know nothing of this.
All right.
It's good though.
Elmo Haggis 2
Oh no, Elmo Haggis
has
the second.
No.
has now had it as well. Alright, so here is where you have another ending choice, but in the speedrun we always help John to get to safety. You have an option to go back for the money, but we don't do that. It's done in checkpoint skips because basically you lose your horse right here, so you have to run all the way back to where the camp was, and it's just you have run through woods. It just takes a really long time. Up here we can dive up. The hill.
Yeah, dolphin diving up the hill.
Diving up the hill
Okay.
because we're meant to stay with John. Now we have to kill a couple more enemies. Tag. Christ alive.
Christ alive.
We need to get out of here. Let's go.
Waiting on John. And now we say our goodbyes to John. give him our things. But there is someone we still have to face. It's this guy. Micah.
Oh.
The final boss. So yeah, once again, it is one of these fighting scenes in the game. You're meant to be in a area in the middle. Like, if you get too far to the edge, either Arthur or Micah will just push the other into the area of fighting. So yeah, basically, I think this is like just you have to do a lot of damage. Basically, it's once you've done enough damage to Micah, like it's impossible to kill him. But once you've done enough damage, it advances to the next part of the fight, which is right here.
Can he kill you?
Yes, he can. Yeah, if you don't like block and defend, it is possible for him to kill you. So now we just mash B a couple of times. And because we're actually doing really good, like underestimate, we can watch the entire cutscene for the ending of the game. Again, go into the middle of the fight area. So they're just throwing insults at each other.
I feel like there's supposed to be music, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like it.
Maybe skipping cutscenes or something causes this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't normally play with music on, so I've only got the casual experience.
It's just like crickets in the background. Nothing.
Okay, now he's going to push me back into the fight area. Oh, no, he isn't. There we go. Once he tackles you like this, you have basically finished the fight. So just block. And then you break free. And then we have to... try and get the gun. So once I reach the gun, another person will appear out of nowhere, stand on my hand, and that will be the timer end.
Left shift to crawl.
Yeah, it's A on controller.
Oh, Christ.
Sprint, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shift
Oh.
sprint. Because
Left shift sprint.
shift
Oh.
is...
Oh, wait, sorry. It should be on
correct-
spacebar.
Yeah.
Correct button to sprint is shift, obviously. We all know that.
Woo!
Way, well done.
That's
Timer didn't end, but there we go.
Yeah.
And of course...
157.30. Well, you missed 4 seconds at the beginning. It's like 157.20 probably, yeah.
Well, I've skipped the checkpoint as well, so this is not legit anyway. But yeah, this is just the end of the story. It's actually an unskippable cutscene, so in the speedrun, you get to take a toilet break right here.
Oh.
But yeah, we got the good honor ending here, because... and you'll see, I'll explain once it's over what the bad honor ending would have been. But yeah, this is, what is that, like, that's...
Yeah.
It's 5 runs I've done now. 6 runs, actually, I've done for ESA now. Not a single one has gone over estimate, so...
When you finally do finish the whole game, you should go back and figure out when it exactly started and submit the run as one contiguous run that was like 6.5 years. You know?
It's like New Game Plus, though, right? That's sort of.
Well, no, you can't.
Oh yeah, I guess it's
string the chapters.
Yeah.
Doesn't unfortunately work. Yeah. But yeah, Arthur is just on his final few breaths.
I tried. In the end, I did. Come on. Let's go. We can make it.
The ending is still the same up until Michael leaves. But that's where the endings would normally differ, the good honor and the bad honor ending.
Come on!
Because Micah just, right now he's had enough.
Yeah.
He knows Arthur is done for and just leaves. And we get the nice Unshaken song that we heard in chapter 5 as well.
So goofy with
Oh,
the stupid
beard.
facial hair.
Oh god. This beautiful cinematic moment ruined by.
Why? It's not ruined.
Well, credit where it's due. It looks really good.
It looks great.
Yeah. The
But as-
graphics in this game are just insane.
Absolutely
It's such
insane.
a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And as the sun rises, Arthur draws his last breath, and because we have good honor, we see the stag one final time. And to explain what the bad honor ending would be, well, basically, up until that point where Michael just leaves, he would have just turned around and shot Arthur in the face.
Right.
Ugh,
It is not a very nice ending. Unfortunately, that's how we do it in the speedrun, because it is actually faster.
Yeah.
There's a cutscene shorter to play out, right?
It is
Yeah,
a bit
okay.
shorter, and it's just in
You
the
don't have
run.
to deal with the getting good honor and all that as well, right?
Exactly, yeah. Getting good honor would take time as well. But yeah, that's the story of Arthur Morgan finished. But the story isn't over yet. The epilogue is still happening. Obviously, some years later, right here, as you can see, we are back and we are playing as John Marston. So yeah, if you want to see that, then
Play Red Dead 1. No.
play Red Dead 1.
There's a whole other game you can actually go play to
Exactly,
play
yeah.
then.
No, quick thanks to ESA for allowing me to continue my playthrough of the chapters. And yeah, thanks to Miri for the
Yeah,
donation
of course.
reading.
I'm actually going to pop, while you finish that, I'm going to pop over to
Go
the
ahead,
desk.
yeah,
and
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank
go
you all
ahead.
so much for having me.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh, for commentating. It's always nice to have someone next to you on these runs. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all the donations. Keep them coming. And yeah, follow me on Twitch, FreshRigi, if you want to see me play more of this game. And
Whenever I watch your stream, you're just getting angry at poker. It's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
that will happen. It's inevitable.
The best bit of 100%.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching,
Oh,
everyone.
dear.
And I'll hope I'll see you in summer. Take care.